Hello everyone, Matita here. Welcome back. In our last video, we discussed accountability, how embracing it creates the foundation for a positive safety culture. Today we're diving into the ninth virtue of that culture, that is honesty. Specifically, how to pursue integrity, not perfection. More and more leaders are waking up to the fact that the pursuit of zero is actually creating severe organizational deficiencies, cultural problems, and ethical headaches. The number zero doesn't actually tell you much about the state of safety in your organization. It doesn't tell you how safety is actually being practiced or whether people feel comfortable enough to speak up. What it does is create an environment where the truth is suppressed. When we relentlessly chase perfection, like a target of zero incidents, we run the risk of fostering dishonesty, cynicism, and fraud. In the process, we may achieve the target, but miss the point. And that cost is paid in honesty, authenticity, and integrity. This brings me to a term I want you to remember, that is safety theater. Safety theater is what happens when people put on a performance to show a perfect version of work. It's a facade designed to meet external expectations. Whether it's an inspection, a management visit, or a supervisor's watchful eye, with a little effort, workers can deliver that perfection, but only for a short period. When the cameras are off, when the scrutiny is gone, the real work starts again. The problem with safety theater is that it presents a version of work as imagined, a clean-up, idealized version of what safety should look like. But in reality, it's often very different from work as done, the actual way work is carried out. This disconnect between work as imagined and work as done is what creates an inauthentic relationship between the design of work and the execution of work. And that inauthenticity can do serious harm to your safety culture. It leads to a culture of dishonesty where people feel pressured to pretend everything is perfect, even when it's not. A positive safety culture, on the other hand, thrives on honesty. It's about encouraging your people to speak up when things aren't going as planned. It's about creating an environment where bad news is welcomed, where mistakes are seen as opportunities to learn, not as failures to be hidden. The key is not to chase perfection. Instead, pursue integrity. Integrity is all about being honest, being open, and being willing to face the truth, no matter how uncomfortable that might be. It's about creating a culture where honesty isn't a buzzword, but a practice that guides decision-making, problem-solving, and most importantly, safety. When you focus on integrity, your people will feel empowered to report unsafe practices, point out potential hazards, and suggest improvement without fear of retaliation. Because they'll know that the goal isn't to achieve a perfect record, but to continuously improve safety through honest communication. So, the next time you tempted to focus on zero or push for perfection, ask yourself, what's the cost? What are you sacrificing in the name of perfection? It's your organization getting the full picture of safety, or is it just a performance? The commitment to honesty means committing to integrity over perfection, and that's what leads to true sustainable safety in any organization. In the next video, we'll be discussing the last virtue in this series, that is bravery. Master the courage to act differently. You won't want to miss it. Thank you for watching.